and welcome back to my channel. This is Karen, and I hope you're all doing well. And I just uploaded my very first video on adult coloring books, which I've been doing. I've been doing it for a while, and then I stopped. But I was doing primarily gel coloring, and it was just for relaxation and anxiety release. But I started like looking on YouTube and looking on Instagram and looking, there's so many beautiful pictures. There's so many different techniques, blending and shading. And so I said, wow, that's really something I want to look into. So just a couple of people, when I mentioned that blending, I had showed my little workstation, and I had read where you can blend just using petroleum jelly as a medium to blend, and some Q-tips, which is, something that is inexpensive. Most people have. For me, I can't deal with heavy smells, solvents, or whatever else they use to blend. So I thought that would be like the perfect technique for me. So what I'm going to do is show you. I am not a perfectionist in any way at this, but I will show you, and it really does work. And I am going to show you rather at the bottom, in the description box, I will have the link of the book that I am reading for certain tips that show you how to do this and other techniques. Let me just show you the Prisma. I'm using Prisma pencils. No, I do not have the 150. I would like the 150, but that's quite pricey. So I just am using right now, let's see, what is this color is number, I'm sorry, I have it the wrong way here. PC 942, and that's called Yellow Ochre. Then I also have PC 937 in Tuscan Red. I have dark green and PC 908. I have Crimson Red and PC 924. And orange in PC 918. Okay, and those are the colors I'll be using. I'm going to start out just lightly shading this leaf here with just, the layering is very important. Coloring really is, I've always found it, I've always liked to color, I've always liked to draw when I was younger. Of course, after I had my children, you color with the kids, but then, you're an adult, so you don't really have time to do that. But then came this world of adult coloring, and I'm not going up into the tip of the leaf. That is what I'm trying not to do. This world of adult coloring just like exploded, and how many adults found it so very relaxing and so very good for therapy, and especially now. So this method is called scumbling, they call it. You can just do very light strokes and almost like little circles. Okay, so let me see. Now the next color I'm going to use, layer rather, they said layer because you can layer with the wax pencils. Is going to be this, the orange color. And make sure they're really sharp too. So this one, the same thing. And then you're just trying, also not heavy pressure, but see, I'm learning about the pressure, and when you see like really artists, they know all this. They know how much pressure, what's too much, what's not enough. But all that takes time. And you're trying just to gently, blend and mix without, any really harshness. With the green, the dark green, And this one I'm going to focus mostly around, I'm gonna be focusing like a little bit more pressure, but along like the shading along like the veins of the leaf. I cannot believe it is almost December. This has been some year, but I'm glad I rediscovered this. I'm glad I rediscovered the adult coloring. I really am. So now we're doing the number 937 Tuscan Red, and I'm going to start placing down this color and putting more pressure onto the tips of the leaf, because of course the leaves the leaves in the fall, which we're almost out of the fall, but change into beautiful colors, trying to create that gradient effect, to have the yellow and then, you know, go into the orange, and then at the tips that pretty, like that burnt red. Okay, now I'm doing the last color, which is sorry, I had the wrong way. It's Crimson Red, and that is in 924. Just darkening up the tips. Okay, so let me just show, just get your Vaseline. Now, if you have they're called these blending stumps, which is tightly wound paper. I don't have those, but everything, you know, what I saw was with the Q-tip. And you just dip, not a lot. You don't, what they said is dip it in, have a piece of paper, which I have on the side, to wipe off the excess, because you want to just go in, you know, not soaking the paper right away. And then just start, I hope you can see that. You just start the blending and just go slowly. And you can see, I hope you can see, the very smoothing effect that and you can go over the lines, because you see how it does pick up the the color, but that's fine, because you can, even though the Vaseline is on it, you can go over it. You can go back over it. See, the stump, the blending stump, is something with more of a precision to get into like the grooves. That's on my list of things to get. Things to buy. And I'm gonna change off now. Get some more, just work in this area. You see how it's like, it's really good if you don't have the, like I said, these solvents. I know for me, I have health conditions. I cannot be breathing in, you know, strong chemicals and things. So when I read about this Vaseline, I'm like, this is perfect. Okay, I just wanted to hold it up. So I'm gonna show you just, this is the last part, how if you want to darken up, if anything is lightened up, you can. And now it's just so creamy and blendable. There's no problem with going over the Vaseline. It's not going to hurt your pencil. And it really, like, it is so smooth, honestly. It just glides. It just glides over and fills in, you know, any gaps, or if you want to darken or highlight anything you have colored that you feel the color may have lifted up off the page. I mean, it is just like butter, honestly. And then you just repeat, you know, you can just repeat the process until you like, you know, the blending is to your liking. But yeah, that's basically how it goes. And it's fun. Of course, I'm gonna keep practicing, but it's something that, wow, I would have never thought. So I thank you so much for watching, and I will leave the book that I am reading with so many tips for coloring, for what we call them colorists. It's really good, and it really has a lot of different tips and tricks and things that you would never even think of. So thanks so much for watching, and I all hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.